In this lesson, we'll review a question from a short reading passage. This is part of the critical reading section. We're on page 910, problem 7. Here's the question. The characterization of Flaubert in the last sentence chiefly serves to suggest that. Remember, these reading passage questions, a lot of times they're tone-based, where you have to gauge the tone or the attitude of the author, or how, in this case, a character is portrayed. And these are a lot like the sentence completions, where you have to predict the answer. Now, if you've read this passage, it's about this early Egyptian photo exhibit, and one of which includes the travel classic Flaubert in Egypt. And I'm going to read a little bit above. This is the last sentence, but just for full context here. After reading the book, you should be able to conjure up the French author just outside the picture frame. So after viewing this picture, it says conjure up, sort of imagine this French author, Flaubert, outside the picture frame. And here's the last sentence. There is Flaubert in his long white shirt, his shaved head, topped in a red tarbouche, settled in the cool shade of an ancient temple, reading poetry, and seemingly, oh, so exquisitely bored. We have to predict how he's being portrayed based on this sentence. So again, you're never going to find the answer literally in this sentence. You have to make this inference, this sort of next step to determine how he's being portrayed. So let's just think about it. He's in this white shirt and the shaved head. He's sort of in this kind of ornamental garb. He's settled in this cool shade. He's reading poetry, and he's seemingly, oh, so exquisitely bored. So if you were to predict how he's being portrayed, he's being sort of like ultra cool and not really authentic, maybe a little bit pretentious or contrived, not a spontaneous manner. It's almost sort of like a coerced or contrived manner. I mean, again, that's sort of the prediction, but I'm going to read the answer choices now. I'm going to work backwards, starting with E. Egypt's culture was of great interest to Flaubert. That's nothing to do with how he's being suggested or portrayed. Remember, we're looking for a word like somehow contrived or pretentious. He's staged in a stage-like manner. So E is out. D. Flaubert was timid about posing for photos. If anything, it's the opposite. He's not timid. He's putting on a show. D is out. How about Flaubert found Egyptian climate oppressive or harsh? Nothing to do with this last sentence. B. Egypt inspired Flaubert to write. Again, we don't have any evidence of that. You can't make that inference. And the first choice, which is the answer, excuse me, is Flaubert had an affected manner. What does the word affected mean? Affect means putting on a show, pretentious, contrived, not authentic. This is how vocab plays a role. If you knew affected, you could get this very quickly. Otherwise, it takes more time with elimination. All right, that's our lesson. See you next time. The answer is A. Thanks for watching.